I think we were a bit tired. I think I could see it more in Tony, that he was our engine for the whole game. He was the one giving us shots and creating for others. But yeah, we ran a little flat. I'm not sure that it was only legs and we getting tired. We ran out of juice of game, and they played much better. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, and it got hard for us to score.
Manu, what did you learn from last year's series going up 2-0? What did you learn from that experience that you're bringing to now?
That is, it ain't over till it's over. That's the only thing we learned. We are up 2-0, but I think last year we took it the right way. We just faced a team that was inspired, that beat us fair and square, and that was it. I mean, nothing else.
Do you have the respect for the Grizzlies in the same way, especially what you saw?
Oh yeah, definitely. First of all, we got respect for everybody, but especially from them, because we lost to them a couple of years ago. They are one of the toughest teams in the league to play against. They are physical. They understand the game. They are big. So and winning in Memphis is not easy. It's not something that you're going to go there and grab one for sure. So we're going to have to play a great game to try to get one of those. But yeah, we definitely have the respect for them.
That being said, if you got Game 3 there,
yeah, that's our goal. Go get Game 3. And it's the only thing we care about. We can't be thinking, okay, we got Game 5 here. No, it's not like that. It's not how it works. The most important game for sure is the next one, and that's the one we're going to try to get.
Tony dished out a new high for him, 18 assists, and I just talked about him.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He started very well. It was not a game where he was particularly good with his shot, but he found always somebody. He was very explosive. Then he kind of ran out of juice a little bit in the end, but it was the Tony Parker we need and we know. You know, sometimes he's not going to get so many assists, but if not, he's going to score. And he's always a threat for the opponents, and he needs to be guarded and sometimes blitzed.
What do you all see in the Memphis defense that has allowed you all to move the ball so well the first 2 games?
Yeah, they are physical. They attack. They close out hard, and that sometimes open up lanes for penetration. But I think that when we were more effective, the most effective it was when we brought it in transition. When we push the pace, it's easier for us to get mismatches and get to the paint. When we bring it slow and it's a 5-on-5 set, it's very hard. They are really physical. They deny all over the place. They got 2 big bodies in the paint, so we really gotta try to push it because we've been more effective like that.
how much do you respect this opportunity right now?
Like every time you are on the conference finals, it's not something that happens that many times, and you are up 2-0 and you don't want to let this opportunity get away. But in front you got another team that is great, that plays hard and wants to grab the same opportunity that you have. So we are both in a similar situation. We were good enough in the first part of the season to have the home court advantage. We're going to try to maintain it.
Manu, do you think the fourth quarter and their rally, do you think that helps Memphis any for the future of the series?
Yeah, it might. We're going to see it in Game 3 how it goes, but they definitely did much better. In the third quarter they scored a lot. They scored more points in the third quarter than the whole first half, I think.
Did y'all relax or more just
No, they scored. They're a great team. It's not that everything depends on us. So, if we're going to let them score, they're going to score. No, they are good. So sometimes they're going to get away with some stuff. We turn the ball over and they run and they make some shots, and it happens. All right, thank you, guys.
Tony,
Tony, talk about that fourth quarter and just where the breakdown happened.
They just made a run. You know, it's hard to keep a lead against a very, very good team. We try, you know, in game one we had the lead, and we try to keep it. Game two, same thing. You know, it's the NBA, it's the Western Conference Finals, and just some stuff like that is going to happen.
Did they do anything different to you in the fourth quarter defensively?
No, I just got tired. You know, I missed my last, I think, 6 shots or something like that. So I was just tired.
Is that pretty much the whole same with everyone? You guys are just gassed?
Yeah, I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I was definitely tired. Yeah.
Tony, last year you guys went 2-0 in an off shoe. Remember what happened? What do you learn from that experience that you're taking to this one?
Well, I think we learned a lot, especially, you know, our young guys. You know, we can see the benefit this year. Guys like Danny, you know, Kawhi, they're playing a lot better with a lot more confidence, and I think everybody understands that we didn't do anything. We just protect our home court, and it's still going to be a long way. We're playing a very good team, and they're playing very good at home, so it's going to be tough to get one over there.
What makes you say you think it's going to be a long way?
Because Memphis, you know, they were down 0-2 against Clippers, down 0-1 against OKC. They came back. You know, they're just very tough mentally, and so we know it's going to be a war over there.
Tony, do you feel like y'all relaxed in the fourth quarter?
No, I think we just got tired.
Tony, talk about the ball movement. 18 assists.
Yeah, ball movement was great tonight. Once again, you know, good to great. Try to take good shots, and you know, that's how we play basketball. We try to play pick and rolls and try to find an open man.
How impressive was Timmy there in that overtime, Tony?
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge. He made some big baskets for us. You know, a big rebound, and it was a great boost for us.
What did you learn about the Grizzlies tonight?
They're not gonna they're not gonna give it to us. You know, they're gonna fight until the end.
Another edition of Scatter Shooting, and that's pretty well what the Spurs did in the fourth quarter of this game. Sean, this was a wild one where the Spurs blew an 18-point lead, get outscored 15-2 at the end of regulation. Only 9 points in the fourth quarter. Up until that point, it looked like, well, this team might just sweep Memphis. How things can turn around.
Yeah, and definitely we can't get caught up in that because we did look impressive for the first 3 quarters. But in the fourth quarter, we just abandoned everything that we had done previously. It was a little disappointing to watch. You know, I was a little frustrated in the stands, obviously. You know, watching, you know, it wasn't just poor execution. It was just bad decision-making overall. The wrong guy taking the wrong shot at the end of the possession. And, you know, when you have a team that's this experienced, they've got to know better than that. And so, you know, sometimes you step outside of yourselves. And I think that happened a little bit tonight where, again, we didn't make the right decisions. We got a little carried away with our decision-making and our shots. But that can be rectified. You look at it in the film session, you say, hey, guys, this isn't who we are. Look at the decisions we're making down the stretch on both ends of the floor, not just the offensive end. I know we only had the 9 points, but on the defensive end, we made some egregious errors coming down the stretch. And we just have some tightening up to do. Luckily for us, they missed some shots. We had the home court behind us, the home crowd behind us. That was a huge advantage for us.
Well, what about Memphis? What do they gain out of this? Maybe a little confidence that,
Sure.
I mean, they dug themselves out of a hole and had a shot to win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they gave it a shot. They took us to overtime on our court. They were down by 18 and they battled back. And, you know, there were points during this ball game where I thought, you know, we were right at the tipping point where we could blow this thing wide open. It could be a 20, 25-point game. That never materialized because the Grizzlies hung in there.
Another positive, the Spurs did have balance, 5 guys in double figures, and a lot of that because of Tony Parker's career playoff high of 18 assists.
I thought he found the right balance between trying to score the basketball and passing it, and when he passed it, guys made shots. That was the key. He didn't have a great shooting performance, so in that situation, continue to pass the ball.
And pass it to Sean. Oh, he's not playing anymore.
Yeah. If I was out there, pass it to me, please.
All right, we'll catch up with you again after Game 3.